McLaren and Aston Martin have truly taken the Formula One world by storm this season, emerging as the most electrifying surprises that keep fans on the edge of their seats. Picture this, the team that secured a humble 7th place in the 2022 Constructors' Championship is now not just making waves, but creating a tidal surge, securing an impressive 6 podium finishes in the first 8 races of the current season. It's a narrative that reads like a thrilling novel, and the plot only thickens as we delve into the twists and turns of this motorsport saga. While you're here, click below to subscribe, give us a like and leave a comment. Remember, you can always come back and box here at F1 Box for the best Formula One content. The story kicks off with the underdog, McLaren, initially perceived as an unlikely contender, surpassing all expectations by clinching a remarkable 7th place in the Constructors' Championship last year. Fast forward to the current season, and McLaren has orchestrated a dazzling ascent, propelling itself through the competitive midfield and proudly boasting the title of the second fastest car on the grid. This isn't just a leap, it's a quantum leap that has fans and pundits alike gasping in awe. But the plot thickens. Aston Martin, once riding high on its early success, began to experience a decline. As McLaren ascended, Aston Martin found itself navigating the intricate challenges of Formula One, facing hurdles that shifted the dynamics of the competition. The rise of one and the struggle of the other set the stage for an intense showdown, a high-speed chess match where each strategic move could be the game-changer. Now, on the precipice of the season climax, both McLaren and Aston Martin find themselves locked in a fierce battle for positions in the coveted Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. The stakes are higher than ever as they gear up for a pivotal race weekend in Qatar. The outcome of this weekend could be the defining factor that shapes their season standings, a nail-biting moment that sends ripples through the motorsport world. The looming question echoes through the paddock. Can McLaren elevate the challenge for Aston Martin, turning an already gripping season into an even more exhilarating showdown? The anticipation is palpable, and fans are on the edge of their seats, eager to witness the unfolding drama on the asphalt. With 6 races left in the season, the dust is far from settling. While Max Verstappen and Red Bull have dominantly clinched the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships, the fierce skirmish in the wake of their conquest is a spectacle in its own right. A mere 20 points separates Mercedes and Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship, setting the stage for a heated battle that promises to keep enthusiasts glued to their screens. Enter McLaren, the potential disruptor, currently positioned at 5th place in the Constructors' Championship with a respectable 172 points. They find themselves tantalizingly close to Aston Martin, perched at the 4th spot with 221 points. The 49-point gap, once appearing substantial, now seems like a bridge waiting to be crossed. Imagine the roar of the crowd if McLaren snatches a few more double podiums, defying the odds and dramatically closing the margin. In the realm of individual glory, Lando Norris, 115 points, and Fernando Alonso, 174 points, emerge ready to redefine the narrative. The seemingly wide gap in the drivers' standings becomes an exciting battleground, especially with Norris's recent stellar performances. The introduction of 3 sprint races in the final 6 rounds injects a surge of adrenaline into the competition, allowing teams to maximize their points to a thrilling maximum of 59. This is where McLaren sees a golden opportunity to consistently outscore Aston Martin, setting the stage for an enthralling finale. Norris, the young maestro, exudes confidence in McLaren's ability to surpass Aston Martin, with a pointed emphasis on having 2 competitive drivers fighting tooth and nail for points. Norris paints a picture of a team on the cusp of greatness. Aston Martin, once the early protagonist of the season, is now facing a formidable adversary in the resurgent McLaren. Yet Aston Martin, under the leadership of the determined team principal, Mike Crack, refuses to bow down. Despite acknowledging McLaren's recent triumphs, the team is resolute in its pursuit of securing at least 4th place in the standings. Aston Martin's journey, marked by exceptional results and 7 podiums, embodies the spirit of resilience in the face of adversity. The standout performer in McLaren's resurgence is none other than Lando Norris, a young prodigy with 4 podium finishes in the last 8 races.
That's P3. Okay, mate,
Woo!
purple.
Hey, he's got another podium.
The transformation from McLaren's initial struggles to their current formidable form is nothing short of extraordinary. As McLaren prepares for the showdown in Qatar with the upgraded MCL 60, team principal Andrea Stella radiates optimism. The variable tracks ahead pose challenges, but the McLaren team remains undeterred, ready to conquer the Sales circuit and make their mark. In the grand conclusion of this motorsport saga, McLaren stands as a strong contender, armed with incredible development and a duo that can redefine the narrative. While Aston Martin gears up to counter the resurgence, McLaren's consistency and the formidable Norris-Alonso partnership position them as potential challengers for the remaining races. As McLaren looks poised to capitalise on their recent successes, Aston Martin faces a critical juncture. The narrative unfolds with each twist and turn of the track, leaving fans breathless in anticipation. Aston Martin, once a shining star, must implement significant improvements to avoid a repeat of their disappointing season next year. The battle between these two titans adds a thrilling and unpredictable element to the conclusion of the Formula One season. The stage is set, the engines roar, and the countdown to an exhilarating climax begins. Buckle up, Formula One enthusiasts, for the drama is far from over and the race to glory has never been more electrifying. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.